Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Detroit Tigers have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Andrew Painter. And singing, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Key Brian Hayes leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, 1 down. And there's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Righty to the plate. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Line drive, and that's just foul. And here it comes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the 0-1.
Well,
and he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Brian Reynolds stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And the 1-0 misses low. There's a strike.
2-1.
Just missed. O'Neal Cruz up next. The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
O'Neal Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Painter throws over. Reynolds back on a dive. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Reynolds leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing. He held up, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. Ripped on a line. Jones makes the catch, and that is that. Pirates leave 1. The Tigers coming up. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Comerica Park. And towing the slab, Roansy Contreras. What do we have on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
The wind and the pitch. Drew Jones stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Caught him looking for the K.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Termarr Johnson up now for the Tigers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Left-hand batter waits. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Center field. Reynolds right there to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Jackson Holliday.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Eric Sable in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0. Pounding ball here. Rolls foul. The 1-1. Foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Got it by him for the K. Down in order go the Tigers. We played an inning, no score. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Mateo.
Carlos Mateo.
Painter back to work. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And he takes a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him. And one out now. Digging in, Henry Davis. 3 for 7 in the series so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. No score here in the second. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
One down. Here's Taylor Trammell. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that one a little bit high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Davis, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. In the air to left center. Jones going back on this one. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So now here's the DH, Miguel Cervantes. And that's in there for strike 1. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Play it home. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now Ji-Hwan Bae. Strike one.
0-1.
Now 1-1. On a strike. The pitch. Slapped foul. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Detroit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Misses outside, and a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
This is Corbin Carroll. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And at second with 1 away. And next up for the Tigers, Jackson Holliday. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Left field. Bay under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman,
Colson Montgomery getting ready to hit. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. First offering misses the mark. That one missed. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Jackson Carrillo waits on deck. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Carroll at second with 2 down. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Batting in, the right fielder,
Jackson Carrillo up now for the Tigers. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Ball 1, no strikes. Swung on, belted. Bay raging back towards the wall, turning and looking, and it's gone. It just got out of here, and now they're out in front. It's 3-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Ramon Matos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bay settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Because the father never left him. He did it for the brethren.
And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the right-hander back to work. And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Kim in his 7th season, 31 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
And 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Reynolds hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That one at 95 missed up top, and now it's even 1-1. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball. O'Neal Cruz hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back at Comerica Park, set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Drew Jones.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first, and he held up. Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually in right. Today starting in left. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner in my opinion.
That one hammered center field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Now back, second baseman, Termarr.
Now the number 2 hitter, Termarr Johnson. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Eric Sable. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And that's too high. Johnson leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch in the dirt, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the sixth time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Vladdy, the next to hit, takes outside.
1, no strike.
Check swing. He went. And the count 1-1. Late swing, fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Corbin Carroll to bat next. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes he goes, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back onto the 4th. Now here is O'Neal Cruz. Painter back to work. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Mateo. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Now move to first, and he's back safely. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swings through it for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out What can get him back on track? Back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Checks over to first. Back safely. And now here is Henry Davis. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That's a strike.
1-1.
And a 1-1. And now 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
The 1-2 stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Taylor Trammell, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, here's a speed threat, Corbin Carroll.
The center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The right-hander back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And he deals. Out to short. Cruz on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Jackson Holliday up now for the Tigers. Flied out his first time. In there for strike 1. To the right side, and he grabs it foul. The 0-2. In the air out towards right center. Trammell in position. And there are 2 outs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Carrillo stands in now and watches strike 1. He's already homered here in this one. Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. In the dirt. Davis throws on to first. Inning over. 1 left for Detroit, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Miguel Cervantes. The line to kick the pitch. Just off the outside edge, ball 1. And that's outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. He's got it. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And the righty deals. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Into center. Carroll moving under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Now batting.
Up next for the Pirates, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Carrillo moving under this one. And that is that. Pirates lead one, and they still trail it here 3-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now Ramon Matos. And here it comes. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the left fielder, Drew Jones.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Next one is off the plate. 1-2 the count.
It's a good take.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Johnson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Left-hand batter waits.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Outside. Two now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Detroit, Ryan Reynolds here.
The center field.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. The pitch. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. 1 for 2. Ball one, no strikes.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Righty to the plate. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. And a good eye there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Carlos Mateo in the on-deck circle. Runner at first with no outs here. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Montgomery under it. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Mateo. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
0-1.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And the 0-1. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. He scores, and they trail by one.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Henry Davis digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike three.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now, Taylor Trammell. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a foul straight back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Cruz, the lead runner, out at second. Mateo at first. One gone. And now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. And that's outside. Miguel Cervantes next to bat for the Bucs. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Matos pulls it down, and there's two away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now, Miguel Cervantes.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late. But a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-1. And a foul ball left side. First and second, two down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom six. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eric Sable.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And the pitch. And that's outside. Sable goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Upstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is foul. That one's in there. That is strike two.
2-2 count.
Kicks and deals. In the dirt, slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
That's out.
Off the plate, 1-0. Up the middle. Cruz out to first. And Guerrero is set down.
Now back, the center fielder, Corbin.
Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. In the dirt, and that's ball one. This one smashed down the right field line. And it one-hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
What a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
At the plate, Jackson Holliday. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Carroll coming home. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Roansy Contreras gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Colin Holderman on to pitch here.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Now the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. Holderman over to first. Holiday dives back in safely. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. His 7th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Jackson Carrillo will hit next. First pitch just misses. And a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ramon Matos. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right-handed reliever.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Carrillo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Holderman checks the runner. Carrillo back in on a dive. And he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Now a 6-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ronnie Garcia.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So digging in, Ji-Hwan Bae. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Yeah, there's the strike. And a pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Brian Hayes getting ready to hit.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And that one hammered. Carroll going back some more, up against the wall, and makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kim stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, and 1 now. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Drew Jones. Here comes a pitch. And ball 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
2
one
balls,
misses.
2 strikes.
2-2. And now it's filled up. Fowles down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Johnson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just missed. The 1-1. That one pushed foul. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Sable stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two down, nobody on. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next for the Tigers. That's out to center field. Reynolds makes the play, and that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. Curveball drops in for a strike. That one missing inside. That's to third, and foul ball. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Mateo stands in now and watches strike one. That one out to right. Carrillo drifts towards it. He's got it. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Davis stands in now, looks at that one inside. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Yohan Ramirez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 46, Yohan Ramirez.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Tigers.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a pitch. That's to third. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Center fielder, number 9,
Corbin Carroll up now for the Tigers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bay hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 3. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Brendan McKay up and throwing. That one ran inside, almost got him. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Aaron Ashby.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Taylor Trammell. Ashby goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Well struck right field and gone. That one felt good. His 12th of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 6-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Next to hit, Miguel Cervantes. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch.
Yep,
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Brentz looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. And that one missing low. Right through there, got it. Now one gone in the ninth.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. That's down and in. The count 2-1. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now they turn to Alex Reyes.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Hayes at the plate now. That's ball one. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Tigers have won 10 in a row.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
6-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out the city.